Buenos dias, muchachos y muchachas. Good morning from Austin, Texas. So it's December the 1st of 2021, and I wanted to kind of do like a clearinghouse sort of video, backtracking somewhat, kind of looking as far as the commentary on all the previous videos, and I realize I kind of switch in and out of paradigms. I switch in and out of modalities. I'm expecting a lot from my audience as far as is he a Christian or is he a damn Native American shaman? So what I'm what I'm getting at is I fully realize that I go in and out of shadow, light. I morph my awareness, my perspective is very fluid, very transcendental. My paradigms, I'm able to kind of pick and choose as if I were making a spiritual smoothie, so to speak. But a lot of how I tend to communicate, or what comes out of my mental matrix, which is really informed by my soul matrix, so when you have something, when you realize that you don't have to limit yourself to linear logic, that I have to sort of be accountable to anything I've said in the past or anything I might say in the future. That's all at the mental level. And if you know anything about like sort of how the Hindu spiritual technologist, like in Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, where they've separated mental, the intelligence, there's all this stuff has been examined and scientifically, in its minutest detail. This has all been figured out thousands of years before by these Hindu spiritual technologists, and not taking anything away from any other spiritual means of investigating our reality, collective reality. But those guys and girls, they got a PhD level, like 3 PhD levels in spiritual technology. Whereas, so anyway, my point with all that is I realize I've kind of have this reckless past of referencing one modality, one paradigm, and I guess one way to wrap it all up nicely and give somebody, or at least provide a person with a handle, I'm giving you the handle to put some kind of shape or form to what I realize has been sort of fluid and just kind of takes its own path, depending on whom I feel is my audience, or whatever particular egregore I'm dealing with or addressing. And that handle and that form is easily best. Magic is really the science and study of causing reality to conform with your inner will. Magic, without a K. Thank you, Mr. Crowley, but Crowley. But anyway, chaos magic. And chaos not meaning chaos evil, chaos bad, but rather chaos in the sense that it's the model that is more accurately reflects the true nature of things. Man tries tries to impose order, tries to make some sense out of God, or should I say source. Let me just use that term, source. Our creator source of infinite intelligence, and I don't think it's a male either. I mean, think about it. What gives birth is a female energy. I mean, so it's a mother creator source, and I kind of think she's pissed a little bit, and has some wrath about the way things are, have been going on in our collective world. So anyway, the handle Chaos Magic, and I want to read a page here from one of the grimoires that I have on Chaos Magic, and it's discussing paradigms. And paradigm, if that's not a word that's in your lexicon of your vocabulary, paradigm is simply it's an ingredient list of a chapter of perspective, if you will. I mean, there's a lot of ways to kind of explain it, but a paradigm is just a collection of agreed upon beliefs or what have you that inform one particular perspective on reality or whatever. So it's a paradigm. You can look it up. I didn't give it you the best Webster effort, but I did make a college effort, at least a junior level college. So anyway, a superficial examination of the paradigms which have dominated aeons of cultural development indicates that three major worldviews have arisen to dominance in succession. These are the magical, the transcendental, and materialist paradigms. A simple picture of these views rising successively to prominence has a certain descriptive use, but it lacks explanatory or predictive power and cannot account for the persistence or resurgence of a particular paradigm at some other point in cultural development. For this, a more sophisticated model is required, which includes a consideration of the various opposition philosophies which invariably complement the prevailing cultural paradigm. There's that word again, paradigm. If the linear time frame of materialism and transcendentalism is combined with the cyclic or recurrent time frame of magical philosophy, a graph can be derived which represents both the dominant and opposition paradigms in a form which exhibits considerable explanatory and predictive power. The psychohistory model. And it says, see figure 7 on page 62. I was reading from page 61, so here we are. Here is the, what is this called? This is the psychohistory model. And I'll just kind of put that up there a little bit. Hopefully you can kind of see that there. But anyway, that's a graph that's varied considerably in the length of time and have taken to progress from one aeon to the next. In cultures where aeonic development has been rapid, it is usual to find both remnants of previous aeonic paradigms and evidence of impending aeonic paradigms among various individuals and subcultures. So that's basically what I was trying to communicate. In my paradigm, I am not beholden to any one culture, any one set of experiences that I have as this particular human matrix. Mark Thomas McGuire, age 52-year-old, white male, lives in Texas, blah, 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 blah. That's fine for the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, so they can keep a tab on me. But, in my mind, I'm like a Hindu mystic on, 3 hits of acid, doing the moonwalk under a bridge, watching some kids, some taggers, spray paint some awesome art, so whatever, namaste.